Hello everyone, Appius here, and welcome to Creeper World 2. And you can see my cursor now. My cousin has recently played through this game. Well, not recently, but I don't feel like uninstalling the game and reinstalling it just to wipe all the save data, so we're just diving in day one. Welcome, citizens, to our destiny. 30 years ago, as I led the... Where's my volume? I'll get that after I'm done reading all of the intro stuff. 30 years ago, as I led the remnants of the human race on our great exodus, I would never have imagined such a day might come. Today we stand poised to retake our rightful place among the stars. We have all lost loved ones and friends to the Creeper. I wish my daughter, Aliana, could be here to see this day. Perhaps more than most, she made this day possible. I ask that we take a moment to reflect, to remember all those who have passed in our service. Citizens, I now present to you Commander Dax Joven. Joven? I always pronounced it Joven, but now I'm not sure. He, along with nearly 100 others, were promoted to the rank of Commander earlier today. They will take up the tasks we have put before them. They will take us back to the stars. Commander Joven, you may proceed. Thanks. Thank you, Admiral Abraxas. It is an honor to be introduced before our people. Thank you, sir. Private comm to Dax Joven. Steady, Dax. Throttle back, relax, and get to the presentation. You'll do great. Citizens, I will now demonstrate the capabilities of the new Human Alliance's Liberation Ship. These vessels represent the pinnacle of NHA technology pioneered by Dr. Abraxas. Man, I am stuttering just as much as the character is stuttering. That's, I gotta rearrange my windows. There we go. Without Dr. Abraxas, we would not understand how the Creeper functions and would not be able to combat it so effectively. Without further delay, I will now demonstrate how a typical planetary scrub is expected to proceed. Fear nothing and bear witness to a new destiny, the Creeper's demise. And yeah, it wants me to do this, but I need to find out why all of this is... Okay, there we go. This is the Liberation Ship. It is perhaps the single finest piece of technology ever constructed, protected with your life. And it will return the favor. You will travel from world to world in this ship. On each world, you will destroy the Creeper that ravaged our civilization. So it's pretty much just tutorialing me on how to do stuff. It wants me to build reactors here. It's just explaining how all of the energy consumption works, which I have a basic understanding of, so I'm not too concerned. And I can speed it up with this here, and I could slow it down if I really wanted, but I'm gonna try not to do that. I don't know how many levels I'm gonna complete, and I can scroll like so. And yeah, I understand. I can watch the ore. I can build a blaster, because those are still called blasters. So this is quite a bit different from the first Creeper World game. Yes, I understand. And it wants me to build a beacon, like so. I'll move this closer. And I can do this. And now it wants me to build a maker. Now makers create anti-creeper, which you'll probably see it start doing. I'll have it set to produce. Realistically, I wouldn't have wanted to have built it up there, but yes, it's explaining that this maker consumes this ore that's up here that you get by mining these yellow things in the ground. Oh, it's being picky about that. Okay. And there we go. So to achieve victory And now I'm going on to day 2. That was quite the speech you gave yesterday, Dax. Well, apart from the false start, the stuttering, the stumbling, and the bits when you said Aliana instead of Dr. Braxis. I'm glad someone enjoyed it. Maybe I shouldn't have slept through public speaking class at the Command Academy. I don't remember this very well. It's been a very long time since I've played this game. Maybe you also shouldn't have caused the elite team to fail the simulated battle in front of the entire graduating class. It was quite amusing, but you're lucky they left you off with giving the presentation. I made a few alterations to the Creepers' behavior here and there. They're not much of an elite team if they can't adapt to a changing enemy. Right. Commander, we have just dropped out of Rift Space at our intended destination, Far York. Threat assessment, minimal as predicted. Scanners detect a single emitter, buried far beneath the surface. Readings suggest it has been in a dormant state for some time. Looks like I spoke too soon. The emitter is activating as a reflex to our presence. Also, the terrain on the emitter appears to be atypical. Anything else notable? Central Command sent ahead some construction bots that have already built some structures. Also note that most of our systems are still offline. CENTCOM's policy, not mine. Also, Far York was once a great colony and one of the first to fall to the Creeper. CENTCOM will no doubt be monitoring our progress here carefully. If that's all, let's get to it. Sure wish Aliana was around to see this. Build blast, yeah, I know. So basically, I don't even know if I need to. So, these have hotkeys. I can hit S to go to systems, or W to go to weapons. And 1, 2, 3 through 6 for both of them. And instead of collectors, we just start with reactors straight up. Now, the one thing you don't want to do is underestimate just how powerful Anti-Creeper actually is. It is actually insanely powerful. More so than it has any right to be, in my opinion. At least in this game, I feel like it was. I don't remember if I'm thinking about this one or Creeper World 3. It'd be nice if I'm actually producing it though, that would be extremely helpful. Yep, I'm aware. Oh, there's Creeper all the way down there. Not beacons. So, thankfully these first couple of levels actually shouldn't be that long. Return without submitting. Go to day 3! Taurus. Dax, I took the liberty of reading your debriefing on the Far York mission before sending it to CENTCOM. You put considerable emphasis on the Creeper eroding the terrain. A lot of good it did. CENTCOM said they would take my battle report under advisement and ordered me to continue with the next planetary scrub. Admiral Braxis would never have been so dismissive. CENTCOM is governed by a bunch of bureaucrats. Dax, we're broadcasting live to CENTCOM. Him. Report on our current situation, Lieutenant. Vero, cut the feed. We've arrived at Taurus, the first world Odin City passed through on its flight from the Creeper. 2 deep emitters have just become active. There are also a number of Creeper pools to take care of, and a significant amount of ore on the planet. Lieutenant, are there any other details I should be aware of? Cut the feed, Vero. Cut it! Yes, Commander. CENTCOM have enabled the Tech Dome structure, which allows us to upgrade key systems. Oh, thank everything. But also, that also kind of sucks. I've managed to disable the feed, Dax. I'll start it back up in a few minutes and blame it on solar flares. I sure hope they didn't catch everything you said. I guess that's where we differ, Vero. I hope they did. Reactivate the feed in a few minutes and let's give them the show they were looking for. I know how tech domes work. I've used them enough times. Probably shouldn't be building this much. Oh boy. Now, tech domes enable you to upgrade all of this, and as you can see, it gets expensive, especially considering a single tech dome does not actually produce a whole lot, sadly. So you just kind of have to work with it. I should move this a bit closer. That'll be helpful. Yeah, see, one tech dome is just 0.2. So if you have 5, it's okay. It's not great. That's gonna burst open, but that's fine. Okay. So I don't have water, but I do have tea. Not good tea though. It's okay. I've had worse. Like, if you're not used to making tea and you try to make homemade tea and you don't put in stuff correctly, it ends up awful. I only have 2, okay. You can move closer, you can move over there. Now you can move here. I can build that, I guess. Might as well. You know what, just do that so I can do things this way. Get you over there and you over here. It's bad enough that's already overflowed a bit. I'll have to have this. And I can actually increase beacon range, that'll be helpful. Not as helpful as I would have liked, but it's something. And that nullifier can't reach that. Sadly, there, to my knowledge, is not a real way to increase nullifier range. Not a good way, anyways. At least I don't think there is. I don't remember there being one. So, there's that. We don't need to dig all of that. Alright. Can I increase packet speed? I can! Might as well get those upgraded a little, because why not? And I can move this over. I'm actually finding it a little hard to believe that I need to leave. Yeah, because there's plenty of anti-creeper to keep this dealt with. There we go! And that was what, day 3? Yeah. And now on to day 4, UC 1004. Commander Joven, where do I begin? Sir? Your comments at the liberation of Taurus didn't go unnoticed. You caused quite the stir. The Council wanted to have you relieved of command. I see, sir. Vero, enter the coordinates for Colony Prime. We will Not so fast, Commander. CENTCOM was persuaded to reconsider. Sir? You will continue to fight the Creeper, but on planets with little significance to the NHA. I am transmitting a list of mission coordinates. You will visit these planets in order and eradicate the Creeper. You will begin here on UC 1004. And Dax, one last thing. You were right. I would never have dismissed your observations on our enemy so easily. Abraxas out. What is that on your scanner, Lieutenant? This world never had a colony. Wait a sec, you're right. There appears to be a technological remnant here. But if there was never a colony here, how could there be some remnant? I gotta take a drink of my tea. Perhaps Admiral Abraxas didn't just allow CENTCOM to reassign us to insignificant worlds after all. Let's check it out, Vero, and clean this rock up. Oh, that gives you remnants, which acts similarly to how ore acts. It's pretty nice. So typically 3 actions is the best for when you first start out. Oh, this is gonna be a journey. Okay, I'll just have that start doing that immediately then. A little too much, I know, but speed it up. Something I've been forgetting to do, which sucks. Oh, I accidentally hit space. Thankfully, I can go back on messages on this. Dax, I've analyzed the remnant, but I'm unable to identify its purpose or point of origin. Could it be a probe, space debris? Neither are likely. The remnant is mostly made from ore, which is much too heavy for use in a probe. It is built according to common construction patterns, so it can't be a fallen meteor. We should construct a maker on the ledge, use the ore from this remnant to synthesize anti-creeper. Sound plan. Flooding the chamber below with anti-creeper would make the assault on the emitters much easier, which I'm already working on. And then I'm gonna want a beacon here? Yeah, it's a good idea. There it goes. Oh, that. Okay. Let's see if I can build that in time. I believe I can. I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be an issue, is what I'm saying. Or trying to say. And I can build this, which is great, because then I'll be able to move these a bit further in. Now you may notice that I've yet to build tech domes. And that's because they actually do take a little bit of energy to sink into them. Which is a little not so great, but it's fine. I want to try to cut off to the left over here. I don't want this to pop open from this. Do that. Actually do this as well. Which, you know what? Pretty much all of that doesn't matter. I can just do this. I don't know why I'm trying to like make it a pattern. Gather that. Build a beacon here. This remnant is just like the other one. They aren't probes, and there's never been a colony here. How could it have gotten here? What could it be? I don't know, Barrow, but I'm starting to think that Admiral Abraxas sent us here with something in mind. Alright, so Just gonna steadily carve my way in. And, you know what, let's improve Tecto efficiency, because that actually does help quite a bit. And as you can see, they progressively become more expensive the more you build. Now the first thing I want to do is try to cut this off. I keep using the hotkeys to show you where my stuff is, because I'm used to that Creeper World 1. But I want to nullify this and have this cut off. This actually was probably doing better when it was all the way up. Probably shouldn't have popped that open, but it's fine. I got 2 blasters I can use. I can do... yeah, I can only do that. Damn. Okay. Can I nullify you? It looks like I can, actually. That's great. Oof. Man, this music is, loud. And I can do this now, which should help tremendously with that over there. This should be dealt with steadily. Here, that might help. Oh, well, now that blaster is now in the creeper. Move back. Back? Jeez. Alright, I'll get another one. And, you know what, I'm gonna do this, too. This should help quite a lot. As well as putting this here, and... let's just, try to make things a bit easier on myself. Okay. So yep, this is happening now. I need this moved forward. Hopefully that'll do something for that. Looks like it is, that's great. And you know what, let's increase the range and packet speed again, because we never have enough packet speed, even though it does cap out in this, sadly. So these first 5 levels I can definitely do in like half an hour. I'm sure of it. It's after that when it starts to become... I become unsure. And just do packet speed, which is now the max, so energy storage, I guess. Why not? There's no reason not to. There we go. Okay. Day 5, the Maxia choice. Oh hey look, shields. What was CENTCOM's response to your report on the remnants we found? Their response was a protracted silence, after which they cut the feed. Why would they do that? I don't know, Vero, but I don't like it. What's the situation planet-side? Commander Farston was in charge with a standard planetary scrub. Oh. Scrub here on Maxia. Apparently his ship's packet construction lathes failed, and he was forced to abandon the mission. Our job is to take up where he left off. Is there anything down here? No, it's just literally fighting my way upwards to deal with this. Commander Farston built his structures in a valley beneath some elevated creeper. Foolish if you ask me. I advise using that maker to create a blanket of anti-creeper on top of the shields. Sound advice, Pharaoh. There are a number of crystals buried underneath the planet's surface. Can we retrieve these to boost the ship's energy levels? Is there anything else? One thing, although our systems haven't been cleared for shield technology, I have been able to reverse engineer the schematic from the shields Farston built. Shields block the flow of creeper and anti-creeper, but units and packets can pass freely through them. Keep in mind that Creeper will eventually dissolve our shields, so it's best to consider them a temporary defense. That hollow cube on the scanners? Probably just a message from Farston outlining what we should do and when we should do it. And what he's like. Might be worth checking out anyway. Anyway, start mission. Immediately pause, because yeah, this is a very time constraint level. Build those. Let's see. So this will be annoying to deal with. Move these up. Get this and this. And that's probably the best start I can get. Oh, don't produce yet. That one started too as well, and that sucks. But yeah, my main concern is actually up here, not anywhere else really. Down here is going to be, like I said, obnoxious, but it's manageable. Get this hollow cube. Hollow cubes have messages, so when it's collected, this will pop up. Commander, we've recovered the hollow cube. The message it contains is encrypted with an alpha level security algorithm. Without the access code, it could take years to decrypt. I'll take it privately. I think I might have the credentials. Right away, Commander. Hollow cube recording. Braxis. Commander, apologies for delivering a message in this way. I asked Commander Farston to leave this hollow cube here for you to find, right before the equipment failure that caused him to be recalled. I've long suspected that the Command Council is withholding vital information from me. Information concerning Aliana's death. Aliana had long suspected that there might be anomalies in the Creeper's behavior. Things just didn't seem right to her over the last couple of years. She didn't have any hard evidence, but there were too many small things showing up on the scans of one world and then another. One of those worlds was UC-1004, and as you found yesterday, she wasn't wrong. Dax, we all know the story of Aliana's mission. She was on one of the first pilot missions to gather data and test the new nullifier tech. During this mission, her rift engine spiked, which caused the emitters on the planet to pulse emit Creeper, as is their reflex. The Creeper flooded her position before her rift engines could come online. You know the rest. But Commander, what I could never explain is why Aliana never got a message back to command. We have her ship logs, but nothing from her. The official position is that she was too overwhelmed trying to save her ship to send a message. I ask you, did you ever know Aliana to be overwhelmed? Ever? Never. She was always bigger and better than everything. Dax, I think she did get a message out, and I think the Council received it and has buried it, and I intend to find the truth. By the gods, I'll have my answer. The Creeper couldn't stop me 30 years ago, and some fool Council won't stop me now. Commander, by the time you receive this message, I'll already be engaged with the Council, showing them the evidence you retrieved from UC-1004. Dax, I'm asking you to violate your orders and rift directly to UC-1339 when you leave Maxia. This world, more than the others, was one Aliana had been watching. Perhaps it will hold more surprises to sway the Council to give up what they know. The Braxis out. Okay, and get that. This is going to be a little rough. Not too much, because I have stuff in place a little bit, but it's going to be obnoxious. I gotta build a beacon, because I gotta get up there. That doesn't matter. Now then, go up this way, these. And I actually do want the Creeper to fall down into there, so... I can pick these up now, and then... I actually do want to come down here and dig all of this up. That is not the only reason I want to come down here. Because I'm going to need quite a bit. Sweet. This is good. This is good. Take that, take this. Overbuild way too damn much, but that's fine. I will survive it, even though it's a horrible thing to be doing. Okay, and now I can move these in. I can build that here very shortly. Bring you down here. And actually stop producing for the time being. I can do this. No, not that. 4, okay. Hey, that one's down. Sweet. I can build these. I can turn off this, move it this way, pop this on open. Might be a bit before it gets any other stuff done that I wanted to, but that's fine. And I can build these. Actually, I can just probably... No, I'll still need this one built, but it's fine. Both of these will begin producing again, and they'll move, and I'll move these. It's all going well. But I think I will try to end the episode after this. 5 days in one episode, and it didn't take an hour. It's pretty nice. I love how there's the gravity and build direction down there. Because as you can tell, gravity being 1G down makes the creeper go down. That doesn't usually have any impact on the game. It does affect custom maps, code, missions, stuff like that, where some crazy stuff can happen. But that's not this map. So... Ooh, that's rough. How about fire rate and range? Well, I'll decrease the movement speed as well, why not? And I can try to get packets a bit closer, so it's a little easier. Get these up here. Move some of these around, and you know what? Let's just see what happens when I do this. And I can multi-select and just say, pump out anti-creeper at a ridiculous rate. I can also do this, so that the anti-creeper will get stuck up there and won't have anywhere else to go. And there we go. I am probably going to dive straight into another recording of this game after this. I should really record Minecraft, because it's been like 2 weeks since I've played that. Since I've done hour 3. But yeah, the first 5 days of Creeper World 2 Redemption, Anniversary Edition. So, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit a like. If you want to see more content of mine, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.